The Met Office is warning that extreme heat and rainfall are becoming the new normal. But the question is how we can adapt to make sure there's enough food in the future.
A unique weather centre has been built at Exeter University. It's going to help scientists to study how crops may cope with climate change and what can be done to reduce the spread of pests and disease in plants. Richard Lawrence has been for a look round.
If only you could control the weather. Well, you can here, using artificial sunlight, wind, rain and temperature to take a closer look at what really is going on. Richard Lindsay, who's studying rice plants, says around a quarter of the world's annual crops can be lost to disease and pests.
Wind and rain will often be what causes the transmission of disease from one plant to another. And there's lots of physics that are involved in the process of how those spores are transmitted. So by using this facility, we're able to track and monitor how disease gets spread from one plant to another. But it can really open up the opportunities of what we're able to achieve in plant research and try and help the future challenges that we face in plant disease.
With a reported global need to double food production by 2050, the weather pods could be vital to help scientists develop ways to cope with the challenges of the world's growing population and climate change.
So what this facility does is brings the weather into the lab, so we've got the best of both worlds. We've got the realistic weather conditions, but also the controllability of the experiments. We really want to understand as much as possible of how plants respond to the climate change, to changes in temperatures, how they respond to increase in pests and diseases, and also decrease in pollinators.
And yes, bees will be under the spotlight too. The rise in global temperatures is said to be their biggest threat.
Yes, so it will be a big threat as it progresses. If it progresses in the way it's predicted, we need to really understand how we can build resilience, how we can manage our landscapes in order to protect nesting sites for pollinators and also give them sheltered conditions where they can forage on our flowers.
The research is just beginning, and if you've had mixed results growing tomatoes, you shouldn't need to upgrade your greenhouse to something like this just yet.
This is a classic example of how the results from the research could lead to discovering what are simply the best varieties to grow in your part of the world.
The key will be discovering how best to make our vegetation and its supporting wildlife more resilient, as we all will have to adjust to climate change. Richard Lawrence, ITV News, Exeter University.